This is Ebenezer, and today we are going to see about Homecoming Sun that was written by the poet Tsegay Gabrimedin. So he was an Ethiopian poet, playwright, and he also has a art director, pacifist, and a human right activist. And he was very proud of Ethiopia's long history of independence and her unique history of independence, culture, heritage. So let us go into the poem of the Homecoming Sun that is written by Tsegay Gabrimedin. Look where you walk, unholy stranger. This is the land of the eighth harmony in the rainbow black. It is the dark side of the moon brought to light. This is the canvas of God's masterstroke. Here, we could see the poet describe a person called as unholy stranger. In this poem, the poet talks about a person who had left his hometown and went to a foreign country and had returned. So because of this reason, the poet calls him as an unholy stranger. So the poet tells that it is the land of the eighth harmony in the rainbow black. If we see in the rainbow colors, we don't see the color black, but the poet considered black as the eighth color that is present in the rainbow. And he also says that it is the dark side of the moon brought to light, and this is the canvas of God's masterstroke. He says that not only the white people are part of God's creation, even the black people, the Africans, are a part of God's creation. They are a part of the canvas of God's masterstroke. Out of your foreign outfit, unholy stranger, feel part of the great work of art. Walk in peace, walk alone, walk tall, walk free, walk naked. Let the feelers of your motherland caress your bare feet. Let her breath kiss your naked body. So here he tells him to walk free. He tells him to come out of his foreign outfit, to come out of his foreign traditions, and he wants the person to feel part of the great work of art. He wants him to feel the nature of his motherland. He wants him to walk in peace. He wants him to walk alone, tall, free, and naked. And he wants him to feel the nature of his motherland. And he wants him to let him kiss her breath. He wants let her breath kiss your naked body. He wants the fresh air to kiss his body. Such a wonderful poem. But watch where you walk, forgotten stranger. This is the very depth of your roots, black, where the tom-toms of your fathers vibrated, in the fearful silence of the valleys, shook in the colossus bodies of the mountains, hummed in the deep chest of the jungles. Walk proud. So here, the poet considers him as a forgotten stranger, and he tells him to remember that this was the place where he was born. This was the place where he was born as black. Where the tom-toms here, the tom-toms indicates the drums that the tribal people used to play, and this drums and this sound of the drums can be heard even in the silence of the valleys, and even the colossus bodies or the huge bodies of the mountains hummed in the deep chest of the jungles. They could be heard in the deep chest of the jungles, and he tells that person to walk proud in the land he is walking on. Watch, listen to the calls of the ancestral spirits, prodigal son, to the calls of the long-awaited soil. They welcome you, home, home. In the song of birds you hear your suspended family name. The winds whisper the golden names of your tribal warriors. The fresh breeze blown into your nostrils floats their bones turned to dust. Walk tall, the spirits welcome the lost son return. So, when the poet tells him that as he enters his hometown, the spirits that are in his hometown welcomes him as home, home. We welcome you home. And even in the song of birds, the poet tells him that he could hear the golden names of his tribal warriors, his ancestors, and he wants him to walk proud on the land. Watch and out of your foreign outfit, brother. Feel part of the great work of art. Walk in laughter, walk in rhythm, walk tall, walk free, walk naked. Let the roots of your motherland caress your body. Let the naked skin absorb the home sun and shine ebony. He wants the person to come out of his foreign traditions, and he wants him to feel part of the great work of art. The great work of art indicates the nature of the Africa, the fresh air, the colossus mountains, the sound that is being hummed by the tom-toms of his fathers. Everything involves the great work of art. He wants him to walk in peace, walk tall, and he wants him to walk with the happiness in his heart. And he wants him to remember, let the roots of his motherland caress his body, let his motherland caress his body, and let the naked skin absorb the home and sun and shine ebony. And he wants the person to know that he is an African and he must be proud of it. This is what The Homecoming Sun is about, that is written by the poet Tsegaye Gebremedin. Thank you.